Hello and welcome to LivJam Limitless, where the aim is to do it all. This is Livingston, and today I'm playing Chapter 12 of the Royal Romance. Can you impress the Queen at the Apple Blossom Festival? I can only find out. And I'm gonna find out very soon. Let's do this. The Royal Romance. Let's go. Chapter 12. As sweet as apple pie. Gonna make some apple pie now. It's the second day of the Apple Blossom Festival. As you leave the manor, Bertrand finds you. Sarah, there you are. I'm here to prepare you for today's events at the Apple Blossom Festival, ABF. Way ahead of you, I ate an apple tart for breakfast with apple cider and whipped apple butter, so I think I'm about as ready as I can be. I don't care about your food consumption, I care about how you're going to appear today. And you should care too. The best dressed lady will be crowned the Apple Queen. Ooh, what's that? It's an amusing tradition where the festival goers vote on who will run the apple courts. Okay, you get extra publicity, the favor of the actual queen, and the ability to boss people around for an hour. Oh, that's cool. Interesting. The best dressed, huh? Something tells me you've got an outfit in mind. Of course he does. Let's go to the boutique, man. Bertrand quickly leads you back inside the manor to change clothes. There's no time to lose. Through a series of promises and threats, I was able to procure a historically accurate rendition of a Cordonian peasant's best gown from the country's most prestigious stage production company, available on consignment. With this dress, you'll be sure to win the title of Apple Queen. The peasant outfit will earn the admiration of the attendees and unlock the special Apple Queen scene. Oh yeah, maiden fair, a traditional Cordonian folks gown sure to impress the princess family. Gonna buy it, of course. Looks really cute. How's this? Are you sure it's not too silly? It's perfect. You can thank me later. Come, we're overdue to meet Maxwell. Let's go. As you and Bertrand reach the apple orchard, you spot Maxwell. Hey Sarah, ready to show off your baking skills? Oh, I'm surely ready. I am... Wait. I am an undiscovered prodigy, man. I always cooked for my friends back home and they loved it. But why would my baking skills matter out here in the orchard? Because the next event of the ABF involves baking an apple pie for the queen. Haha, yeah. For the queen? Don't be so shocked. You are gonna be just fine. Yes, today is all about gaining the queen's favor. As we draw closer to the coronation, she'll be testing all the potential candidates. Be careful what you say around her. Oh. It would also help if you won the pie baking contest. Roger that, no pressure. But you won't be baking alone, eh? Oh man, it's a team event, so you can rely on the other ladies if you need to. Some of them are absolutely amazing bakers. I'm sure Hannah could whip up an apple pie even if she was blindfolded. Yeah, that's true. Maybe you can get on her team. Maxwell directs you to where the ladies gather for the Royal Bake-Off. Make House Fremont proud. Oh yes, I will. For sure, man. Maxwell and Bertrand walk off, leaving you with the ladies. Moments later, Queen Regina enters. Greetings, ladies. I'm glad to see everyone here again. We will soon be dividing into two teams to partake in the apple pie baking contest. I've decided that Olivia will captain one team and Madeline the other. Oh man, I could be a captain. God damn it. Ladies, please select your teams. I choose Lady Penelope. Ooh, we'll bake poodle-shaped pie crumpets. No. Okay. Lady Kiara. Mercy. Olivia and Madeline pick from the other two ladies until the only two left are you and Hannah. Look at the two strays. Come on, Sarah, I'll adopt you. You're not as mangy as Hannah. Hey, me and Hannah got separated. Okay, wait, we're a pair. If you adopt one of us, you have to adopt both of us. Two undesirables on one team? That's just wild. I don't really care. You can have both of them. Whoa. Hannah's with me. Yes, I am. As you walk towards the outdoor baking setup, the Queen approaches you. Lady Sarah, I hope you'll exceed expectations like last time. I'm sure gonna. Don't worry, I'll bake you something that'd make angels weep. That's the spirit. Best of luck, Lady Sarah. As the ladies arrive at the outdoor kitchen, Olivia and Madeline organize their teams. Sarah, Hannah, cut the apples. That should be a simple enough task that even you can handle. Okay, Olivia. Olivia walks away before Hannah can finish. I appreciate your chef skills, Hannah. We've got this. With the ladies all positioned, Queen Regina addresses the crowd. Let the Great Cordonian Bake-Off begin. No pistol? That's that. The ladies jump into a flurry of activity. Olivia slams a basket of apples in front of you. Get to work. You and Hannah quickly peel and slice the apples. Okay, that's done. Let's see. The recipe says we should add 2 cups of sliced apples. But we're doubling the size of the pie, so we should add 4 cups. Great, I'll do the measuring. Okay, I'll start getting the spices together. You take the cut apples and turn to the mixing bowl. I should add 4 cups of apples. Come on, dude. That was just easy. You measure 4 cups worth of apples and set it aside for the cinnamon mix. That looks perfect. Thanks, I'll tell Olivia we've done our job. Hey Olivia, plus baking, man. Yeah, we're gonna win this. Hey Olivia. You find Olivia near the other team's kitchen. Ooh. She hides 2 identical shakers behind her back as you approach. The apples are ready. Good. She's shocked. What are you doing? Official captain business? Right. What are you really doing? Olivia checks around for eavesdroppers before whispering to you. I'm switching the salt and sugar labels for the other team. Whoa. Now that you know, you can spare me your moralizing and leave. I don't have much time. Olivia, how can I help, man? You want to help me? I want to win. Yeah, exactly. Plus relationship with Olivia, okay? How about you distract Penelope for me? She's their guard dog. She's their guard dog. Yeah. On it. Olivia ducks down to switch the labels. Standing guard, you stop Penelope as she returns to the cabinets. Penelope, my dearest friend, how's the pie baking? Madeline doesn't trust me, so I'm standing around and looking pretty. But at least that means she thinks I'm pretty. But you're so good at baking and things, presumably. If only. I've never even boiled water. Right now, I wish I could just snuggle up with my poodle. Yeah, I feel that. Do you? Do you have poodles? They're my favorite type of dog. Did I tell you about the golden poodle statues around my family's estate? We have one in the atrium, the gardens, the bathhouse. What have I gotten myself into? A hand pats your shoulder. Penelope, darling, excuse me for butting in, but this little sheep has wandered from the herd. I'll be taking her back now. Of course, goodbye. Olivia leads you back to your team's kitchen. Not bad for a beginner, but now I need you over by the oven. Olivia leaves you by a wood-fired oven. Hannah waves and comes over. This pie is almost ready to be baked. Want to help me decorate it before it goes in the oven? Does this include a taste test? There is leftover apple filling. Consider me at your command. I want to add a little flair to the pie, so it'll bake. So it'll bake with a pretty design. Though I'm not sure what the design should be. What do you think the queen would like? We should add a Cordonian royal seal, I guess. It's a pie fit for a queen after all. The seal is a bit complicated, but I love the challenge. Hannah toils away at the dough, forming the rough outline of the Cordonian seal. Wow, you're really amazing at this. You sound so surprised. Yeah, that's true. I shouldn't be. Just very impressed. Because it's Hannah, dude. She can do anything and everything. Kiara discovers you two decorating the crust. Hey, you're not supposed to... Whoa, press B. You think the queen will like it? She'd be a fool not to. Let's bake this masterpiece. Kiara takes the freshly decorated pie and puts it in the oven. One pie coming right alright. That was the word, right? Kiara trips, sending the pie flipping through the air. God damn it! I should catch the pie. Catch the pie. You dive after the pie, catching it before it hits the ground. Plus baking, got it. I got it, man. Wow, Kiara, you couldn't do such a simple thing. That was spectacular, just like me. Yeah. You triumphantly place the pie in the oven. As you wait for the pie to cook, you and Hannah take a break. You sip on water while enjoying the warmth of the sun filtering through the apple trees. So Hannah, let me guess, baking is another one of those skills you had to learn? The way to a man's heart is through his stomach, as my mother used to say. But at least I got to taste test all of my creations, including sneaking in some uncooked batter every now and then. That's true. As is the chef's right. Ding! That's the oven timer. Looks like the pie is done. You pull it out of the oven. Let's see it. Hot, 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 hot. Hot, hot, hot. Give that here. Olivia smoothly takes the pie from you and presents it to Queen Regina at the same time that Madeline presents her team's pie. Thank you both. We'll begin the judging with Madeline's pie. Oh, it's gonna be so much salt in it. Salty pie. It's gonna be so epic. Epic? I'm not good at this. She examines the quality of the pie's presentation. This is very well done. Good work, Madeline. Thank you, ma'am. Queen Regina cuts out a piece and bites into it and... Oh my, that's a bit heavy on the salt. What? Olivia nudges you and whispers. Good work. Madeline's fists clench in rage as she glowers at Penelope. My apologies, Your Majesty. The Queen shifts her attention to your team's pie. This design is amazing. Who did this? I did, Your Majesty. You're exceptionally talented, Lady Hannah. Thank you, ma'am, but I had help from Lady Sarah. Whoa. What did I help you with? I just gave suggestion, dude. Wow. She's really, really nice, huh? Yeah. Then let me extend my compliments to both of you. And the crust is in splendid condition. Queen Regina cuts into the pie and samples a small bite. How does it taste? The perfect amount of apples with exquisite flavoring, of course. Thank you, ma'am. The Queen dabs her mouth with a napkin. After weighing the strengths and weaknesses of each side, we're gonna win it. I declare Olivia's team the winner. Of course. This is one of the best apple pies I've had in a long time. Very well done, ladies. Queen Bee, you impress the Queen with your apple pie, man. You honor us all, man. Now, ladies, if you proceed across the grounds for our next event. Cleaning staff clear the area as you walk away with the other ladies. Queen Regina approaches you. Lady Sarah, may I have a word? Okay, now I've got to be careful with everything I say, okay? Of course, ma'am. She leads you away from the ladies for a stroll through the apple orchard. Plus Queen, okay? First, I'd like to compliment you on your historically accurate costume. It's nice to see you embracing the traditions. Thank you. I suspect this isn't what you took me on this walk to talk about, though, is it? As you're direct but not incorrect. Wait, sorry. You're direct but not incorrect. I wanted us to get to know one another better. I've been impressed with how you've comported yourself so far. You've demonstrated grace and composure. Sorry. You've demonstrated grace and composure. Wait. You've demonstrated grace and composure unlike most. Thank you, ma'am. But a queen, no matter how graceful and composed, cannot be everywhere at once. You'll need to appoint advisors and ambassadors to act in your stead. Effective delegation is effective leadership. Precisely. That is why I'd like to hear your opinion on some of those around you. Of course. Madeline is one of your strongest competitors. What's your opinion of her? She's a valuable asset. She has the pedigree and the skills to thrive at court, and she uses that to her advantage. She could be a valuable ally or a difficult enemy. Plus Queen, yes, correct answer. Interesting assessment. Hannah has been a competitor since the beginning, and you two seem closer than the others. What do you see in her? Hannah is I can't say these words. Hannah is extraordinarily talented. She's basically a court prodigy, and she's helped me find my footing when I didn't know where to step. She's someone you'd want to keep in your inner circle, I assume. Absolutely. Plus Queen, oh yeah, I've had a similar thought about her myself. What you say about your friends can reveal more about you than about them. Oh, that's nice. And Prince Richard's commoner friend, Drake. You're by his side quite often despite him having little to do with the competition. Drake is reliable if rough around the edges. He can be moody, but he'll come through for his friends in a pinch. Drake's loyal, and I understand why Prince Richard trusts him. I do too. Plus Queen, it's good to surround yourself with people you can trust. A true queen must have a network of allies she can call upon. It's clear you've been assessing how those around you may help you one day. Queen D, you impress the queen with your answers. Me, I do my best. That's better than the rest. Oh yeah. You may return to the other suitors, Lady Sarah. It's time I announce the next event. Of course, thank you, ma'am. You curtsy and rejoin the other ladies among a gathering crowd of onlookers. The queen addresses everyone. The ABF symbolizes the growth vital to keep our small nation thriving. Now, as is tradition, we will honor one distinguished best dressed lady, me, as this year's Apple Queen. Me. This is a ceremonial position for the people to decide. Last year it was our very own Lady Madeline, and I very much appreciated the honor. As for this year, citizens of Cordonia, who do you wish to honor with this title? The crowd erupts into wild cries, a frenzied mix of names, cheers and boos. They're gonna Sarah, Sarah, Sarah. They're gonna scream Sarah, Sarah. Chants for Sarah overpower any dissenting names. I think we have a clear winner. Lady Sarah will be this year's the Apple Queen. Queen for a day, the people selected you to be their Apple Queen. Oh yeah. Breaking news, folks. Lady Sarah has been elected Apple Queen. What will this mean for the race to win Prince Richard's hand? Our expert panel will weigh in shortly. Stay tuned. Woo! Go Sarah! Party like it's $12.99. What? Oh, hail the Apple Queen from the Big Apple. Oh yeah. Lady Sarah, please join me for your coronation. You stand before the Queen. She hands you an apple-shaped scepter. Lady Sarah, I pronounce you Queen of the Apples. Long live the Apple Queen. Queen Regina, it's an honor. Thank you all for electing me to represent you as the Apple Queen. I'm happy to accept this esteemed position, and I will treat it with the utmost respect. What now? My queen, I will serve as your acting seneschal. What is that? Seneschal, and guide you through the ceremony. Before we proceed, we must fill out the apple court. These are the courtiers who will parade behind you. Who will be your cupbearer? This person should be a close confidant you trust with your life. With my life? Richard, of course. I'm glad you've put your trust in me, my queen. Richard takes his place at your right hand side. The queen pulls out a goofy looking fool's cap. My queen, if you'll name your coat Jester. I wanna choose Olivia, but you know what, let's go with Drake. Drake it is. I should have known. Come to me, my Jester. Whatever you say, Williams. Address me like that one more time and I'll have you thrown in the stocket. Oh, great Apple Queen. Oh, great Apple Queen. Drake puts the jester cap on his head. The bells jingle as they fall down by his face. My queen, with your court assembled, it is your right to issue an edict before your people. You turn to the crowd. My people, love binds us together. Whatever it is, love of country, love of citizen, love of self, these bonds hold us together. Our differences are insignificant compared to the power of love that we share with one another. Queen Regina summons a horse pulling a wagon of apples. Oh, magnanimous Apple Queen, please show your generosity and share your bountiful harvest with us. Let me show you my love. Each and every one of you here is the apple of my eye. You climb on the wagon with your coat and parade past the crowd. Your courtiers hand you apples, which you then toss to the flood of clamoring hands. Towards the end of the line, you see Olivia sulking among the crowd. You throw an apple at her. She frantically attempts to catch it, but it is unsuccessful. The apple hits her chest with a thud. Oh, how do you like them apples? Very funny. The Apple Queen's power is absolute. You gift apples all the way down the parade line. At the end, Madeline stands by a potted baby apple tree. Your Majesty, please honor your ancestor, last year's Apple Queen, and plant a tree for the next generation. Madeline curtsies as you approach. My queen, happy wishes for you. You don't look so happy. I should address Madeline as Her Former Majesty. Thank you, Your Former Majesty. Madeline sighs in disappointment. The labor of your forebears will help you build a better world. Madeline lowers her voice and continues. Not many get the pleasure of being addressed as my queen. Savor these moments. You may never hear the phrase again. Oh, come on, Madeline. I'm gonna be queen. Madeline, I take nothing for granted. Surprisingly level-headed, maybe being a commoner has taught you to accept your station. Alright, whatever. It taught me to appreciate the little things and not to be an utter jerk. Good. I like complacency in a future subject. I don't know what that means. Madeline smirks and steps back to reveal a hole for the sapling. The ground is yours, my queen. You take the baby apple tree from the pot and place it into the hole and scoop the dirt in around it. Everyone, the work we do today will benefit future generations. They deserve something worth inheriting. The crowd claps. Thank you, gracious Apple Queen. As for your final honor, Richard kneels before you. I may be in your service, but in my capacity as a prince, you are entitled to a kiss, my queen. Oh, nice. Richard, I humbly accept your offer. As my queen wishes. Richard, Prince Richard rises. He tenderly leans in and kisses you on the cheek. Big Apple, you were celebrated as the Apple Queen. Oh yeah. I'm so happy. With the tree planted on the and the kiss received, the crowd disperses. It's already over. It's time I head back to the Applewood Manor, but please feel free to enjoy the festival as the reigning Apple Queen. Past queens have been popular at the apple bobbing contest. Thank you, ma'am. Apple bobbing? Before you can get too far, Maxwell breaks through the crowd and waves you over. There's our glorious Apple Queen. Thanks for your support. I heard you cheering out there. Well, somebody had to do it, but anyway, that's not why I'm here. I might be able to get you some time alone with Prince Richard today. Oh. I happen to know he's in the Manor's conservatory right now waiting for a few nobles. I could distract them long enough with offers to donate to their favorite causes. This could be your chance for a romantic moment alone with him. Oh, I'll take that. Maxwell, that would be amazing. The conservatory's on the other side of the estate grounds. I'll take care of the rest. Thanks, Maxwell. You're the best. Well, someone needs to think I'm the best to make up for Bertrand thinking I'm the worst. Okay, great. As you step into the conservatory, Prince Richard turns to you. Lady Sarah, what an unexpected surprise. And are you wearing an authentic peasant costume? Bertrand says it's historically accurate. Well, you look fantastic. Thank you. I hope I'm not disrupting your schedule too much. I'm supposed to meet with some of my mother's friends to discuss the flowers, but I'm very excited to see you instead. Maxwell said he'd take care of distracting your other appointments. Then he's a very good friend indeed. You've been even busier than usual lately. Yes. Since my father announced his abdication at the regatta, I've been suddenly overrun by nobles wanting to, well, congratulate isn't quite the right word, but they want to spend a few moments with the soon-to-be king. My coronation seemed like a distant future event, but now it's actually happening. In a couple of weeks, I'll be the king of Cordonia. I thought I'd have more time. Richard, you're ready. You've been training for this for so long. If anybody is ready for this, it's you. You say it so certainly. You make me believe you. You should. I'm usually always right. That's true. It's just strange to think that so many people will be counting on me, depending on me. I don't think they could ask to be in better hands. You may not be able to see yourself clearly, but I do. You're kind, compassionate, and responsible to a fault. But most of all, you're always thinking of others. As a king, I know you will be thinking of everyone in your care. Those in power have a responsibility to use their power for those who have none. That's true. Haves and have-nots. Yeah. I hope you, what am I reading? I love how you say that like it's common sense. But there are a lot of people who don't think like you do. And that's why it's so important that you're going to be the king. You see me so clearly. But what about yourself? I know there's so much still undecided. But let's say you were my selection. You're such a free spirit, Sarah. And I love that about you. But there are expectations that come with being queen. Royal events, life at the palace, children. Do you see your place at my side? Richard, we'll have adorable children. Hey, I think you're right about that. Especially if they take after their mother. Aww, that's sweet. Plus romance. Meeting you in New York was one of the best things that ever happened to me. You changed my life. I've gone from waiting tables to waltzing with the prince. My life has changed too, thanks to you. For better, I hope. Incomparably. Sarah, whatever happens, know that I'm grateful for the time we've spent together. Richard pauses in front of a light pink flowering bush. Oh God, did I just say bush? Richard pauses in front of a light pink flowering bush Reaching out, he picks a rose and hands it to you. Can I see it? Have you ever seen a Juliet rose, also known as the $5 million flower? Whoa, $5 million? Please tell me this didn't cost that much. Not quite. It's rumored that the man who created this specific peach-colored rose spent 15 years and $5 million to do so. Oh, like that. That's a beautiful story. There's something so sweet about dedicating all of that just to bring us this one flower. Truly, it must have been a labor of love. Thank you for showing it to me. It's nothing. After all, today is all about blossoms. I hope you have enjoyed the festival. You know, I loved it. I've never seen so many apples in my life. The festival is one of Cordonia's many little charms. Richard's gaze lingers on you. Well, I don't know how much longer Maxwell can stall the nobles. He can't entertain all of my appointments. He could try. That's true. I should kiss him, man. You press your lips to Richard's, your arms going around his neck as his hands tighten around you. For a moment, you meet in a searing kiss that leaves you wanting more. Sarah. His hands trail down your arms and your waist, his mouth moving from yours to sensitive places down your neck. Oh, Richard, we'd better stop or I'll never leave you. Is that so bad? He captures your lips in one long, lingering kiss, then reluctantly pulls away, tucking a strand of hair behind your ear. Until next time. Reluctantly, you walk out the door. You pause and look back as Richard holds your gaze through the glass. A clandestine rendezvous you met with the prince in the conservatory. Conservatory? Is it conservatory? Conservatory. Conservatory. Who cares? Walking back from the conservatory, you spot Maxwell waiting by the door of the manor. I hope everything went well with Richard, but we are switching gears for the next event. Now that the Apple Blossom Festival is over, we're clearing the grounds for the fox hunt next week. What? Fox hunt? We're hunting foxes? Not a fox hunt. A fox hunt. Didn't you see my air quotes the first? I don't get this. The first time? It's more like a race that takes place on the royal hunting grounds. Okay. Which means horseback riding through the woods. Oh, okay. Will you capture the prince's heart at the annual fox hunt? Find out in the next chapter. Oh, I'm sure I'm gonna. This was the end of yet another chapter. Chapter 12 is complete. I hope you're enjoying this. Thank you for watching. Keep watching for more. And remember to be limitless.